There are a number of other ways that you can take advantage of the features of the behavior tree to define custom motion for your crowds. You'll notice in this scene here I have two curves. And what I want to do is I want to pick the different actor IDs. I've got two different actor IDs here, a male and a female. And I want to assign the males to one curve and the females to another curve. So what we need to do there is we need to determine which actor ID belongs to each actor. And so to do that, we would begin to explore our simulation tree. And if we have a look at the emit portion of the graph, I'll go full size on this. The actor ID here has been initialized with a random value between 1 and 2 essentially. And what we can do is actually just turn that on. I'll just right click and show the values. So we can see here that the females are assigned to actor ID 0, while the males are assigned to actor ID 1. So let's take advantage of that and use them to follow the curves. So in the behavior tree, the goals that we can take advantage of are a few to start with, one of them being follow curve. So what I'll end up doing here is I'll add in another port in my collision avoidance to make myself a little bit of room here. Node I don't need. So I'll pull in a follow curve, but I want the characters to, again, follow more than one curve. So the follow curve only accepts one curve name. So what I'll do is I'll do a test against the actor ID. So I'll go and get the actor ID. And I'll check to see if it's equal to, we'll get an integer node. So if it's equal to actor ID 0, actor ID 0 will be our females. Then what we want to do is run a condition on that. That tells the females to follow a given curve. So I'll need to pull that curve into my graph. Get the females to follow, actually let's get them to follow this curve here. F3, path 2, we'll pull that into the graph. And we'll use its name to satisfy the follow curve input. And if the actor IDs do not equal 0, then we want them to follow curve 1. So I'll just copy and paste these two nodes, or the compound and the get data node, and I'll set that if false. Okay, let's move that there, and move that there, and let's set this to path 1. So let's double click that, and let's choose path 1. And we'll plug that condition into our collision avoidance. So now that's another branch to our tree. That's how easy it is to just make changes to crowd effects. And if we look at our characters now, actually I've got the goal sequencer on right now, so actually I don't want that. Let's actually just unplug the goal sequencer. There we go. Now let's get these characters moving in the right direction. I'm going to move them away from this box so they can actually start moving. So you can see that the females are attracted over to this side, the males are attracted over to this side. and they begin to follow their respective paths. So again, it's just a very good way of being able to break up your actions. So just another example of how you can take advantage of custom behaviors for crowd effects.